What's happening? I hope you're all well. So apologies if there's any background noise. I was unable to go into another room to record this video. Normally I can do that because I wake up a little bit earlier, but I slept past my alarm, so I'm gonna have to do it in the room where I'm cooking my food. So I hope the background noise is okay and you can still hear this video. So it's interesting because I was just minding my own business and doing my own thing, and I was just outside. I was doing a little workout, and this guy who I used to be friends with years back, way over 10 years ago, very good friends, we fell out and he passed me in his car and he gave me some nasty look because we fell out, like we stopped being friends. And truth be told, he wasn't a very good friend, not a bad guy. I still maintain that he's not a bad guy in his heart, but he weren't a good friend to me. There is a difference, I guess. So he passed me and gave me some look, and the look was very patronizing, and it was almost as if to say, like, he was looking at me as if I was still that guy from over 10 years ago. And I've grown a lot since then. I've progressed a lot, and personally and goal wise. And it just goes to show a couple of things. The first thing is, if someone knows you from way back, then they're always going to see you as that guy. And the other thing is, people don't really see the growth in you. Some people, they only see you as they knew you back in the day. And the other thing is, it did kind of wind me up a little bit because it was a little bit disrespectful. If I'm just minding my own business, I do feel like it takes a special type of person to just kind of, I don't know, I mean, he didn't really do anything, but I was just minding my own business. I don't really take to people who do nasty things or things that are kind of negative to people who are just minding their own business. So it made me think, though. It did wind me up a bit, and I thought, I don't like that, it's disrespectful. But it also made me think about something else, which is my chicken, and make sure that that's not going to burn. Yeah, I'm back. Had to take care of the food. So yeah, it made me think, like, because it did wind me up a little bit. I'm just minding my own business, I'm getting nasty looks. But it reminded me that this is not the day of the tough guy. This isn't the time to react to people and act tough and allow someone to provoke you. Like, I wasn't anywhere near an act of violence or anything like that, but it did make me just think about the whole topic of, this is not the day of the tough guy. In past times, if someone disrespected you, many would argue that you should take your revenge on that person. I'm talking like thousands of years ago, because if you let someone disrespect you, you would be indicating that you're fair game. Your resources are fair game, because if someone can just take from you, it can also take your resources. And also, if you can't stand up for yourself, then you are essentially not showing that you are pre-selected and you have the genetical makeup to pass on your genes, and women would ultimately not find you attractive. But for me, situational awareness is key. If you in these days at times are to take your revenge on someone who is disrespecting you, you will get 1 or 2 minutes of satisfaction. But then you will have to deal with, most likely, the police coming for you. You'll probably have to deal with a criminal record, and you'll probably have to deal with going to prison. So 2 minutes of satisfaction, your subconscious, your lizard brain patting you on the back. Over 2 years in prison, or if the worst was to happen, if someone was to react to someone and the worst should happen, life in prison. So we need to have situational awareness and just ignore people as much as possible. It's frustrating, we're human, you know, we can be wound up, we all have emotions, we're not robots, but if you can walk away from a situation, do it. Because someone might say, oh, he was scared of me, he was, you know, I showed him or whatever. But you know, you keep, and if you can safely diffuse a situation, one, you keep your life, two, you keep your life because you can still live your life the way you want to live your life, and three, he's gonna walk around like, yeah, he was scared of me, but you know what, you probably won't see that person much, if at all. So it doesn't really matter, you know, because you gotta have situational awareness. I know it's annoying, you know, but being a tough guy in these days and times isn't gonna get you very far. Or a lot of people in prison right now, in life, like, is this thing on? Yeah, don't want to be recording a muted video. So a lot of people in prison thousands of years ago, they would probably be winning, but because of the days and times that we're living in, they're considered in the social hierarchy right at the bottom. So it's about situational awareness. Situational awareness is key. You know, these are not the days and times to be a tough guy. They're not. This is actually the days and times where if you're not a tough guy, the gates are open for you to go and win in life like they never were before. So it just made me think, you know, when someone gave me a disrespectful look, you know, yesterday, I was like, it winds me up, man. But you know what? It kind of made me think about the bigger picture again. You know, because I speak about this in my videos. I was like, man, I need to watch my own videos because if someone, you know, it's all well and good saying something in a video, you actually got to do it. But, you know, someone disrespects you, don't get me wrong, if someone attacks you, you got to learn how to defend yourself. You have to, because that could save your life. You know, there are times where if your life is in danger, you just got to do the necessary to keep yourself alive. And sometimes the consequences you may have to deal with, because, you know, a result of you saving your own life when there's no other choice may be that you have harmed someone else, unfortunately. So there are times when, you know, your life is in danger, you need to save your life, but I would say 95% of situations are avoidable, and a lot of situations can be ignored. So today's not the day of the tough guy. Anyway, let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. With that, enjoy the rest of your day. See you on the next one.